Alright, hello once again. This is Jeff Scott of Rankin Technical College. We've been going over the AppInventor2 Create Your Own Android Apps online PDF textbook by Wolber, Abelson, Spertus, and Looney. And I'm on the middle of Chapter 5, which is our LadybugChase app. And now we're going to come in and, as it says, display the energy level. We will display this via a red bar in a second canvas. The line will be 1 pixel high, and it'll have the same number of pixels as the Ladybug's energy. So it'll go from 200, which means full basically, to 0, which means dead. So we want to create a new canvas. We want to place it below the first canvas, and we want to name this energy canvas. Set its width to fill parent and its height to 1 pixel. So in other words, we want it down here. So we're going to come down under Drawing and Animation, find another canvas, put it down here. This one is supposed to be called Field Canvas. Says we already have something by that name, so I'm going to try to cancel out of that. Canvas 1. The first one was called Field Canvas. Oh, name it Energy Canvas. I apologize, so let's rename that Energy Canvas. Alright, so that's done. Set its width to fill parent and its height to 1 pixel. So you can see it's not very high. Okay. In the blocks editor, we will need to create a variable named energy with an initial value of 200. So we're assuming the thing is well fed at the beginning. All right. So we want to send out an initial global name block and change the name to energy and set it to 200. So we want this when we get done here. Alright, I'm going to take these for now and collapse both of them. I may need to uncollapse them at a later time, but that should be fine. Alright, so variables, initialize global variable. Again, it's supposed to be called energy, and we want to initialize it to 200. Remember, now we've got our little trick here. We can just click in here, type in 200, hit enter, and that'll make that for us. If we didn't want to do that, we could have went under math, grabbed this one with a 0, dragged it out, and changed it to 200. Either one of those will work. All right. This says Figure 5.5 illustrates that when you define a variable, new set and get blocks are created for it, which you can access by putting your mouse over them. We want to communicate the energy level with a red bar, which has a length in pixels equal to the energy value. To do so, we could create 2 similar sets of blocks that look like this. But as it says, a better alternative is to create a procedure that can draw a line of any length and any color. To do this, we must specify 2 parameters, length and color, when our procedure is called. So we want to go to the procedures drawer, drag out a to-do block, rename the procedure to draw energy line. At the upper left of the new block, click the little blue square which opens up a window to the left. Drag out an input to the right side, changing its name from X to length. let's see. This indicates that the procedure will have a parameter named length. Repeat this for a second parameter named color, which must go beneath the one named length. When we get done, it should look like this. So we should have length and color. Okay, that's that X. We want that one to be length. So it says here we want to bring up this, and we want to bring out inputs. We've got a length here, and we also want to put in a color. Okay, so there's that. There's our length, and there's our color. We've got it looking the way it should. All right, so draw energy line color length. Draw energy line length color, so I've got them reversed. Don't think it really matters. I think I could put color here. I'm going to get an error if I do that. So I'll put color for right now, length, and then let's change that to color. All right, so now it looks the way it does in the book. Set our energy canvas paint color to get color. Remember, if we put up we highlight over here, we get a get and a set. We want to set it to get color. Okay. Then we want to call our energy canvas draw line. And we want to set the parameters as 0, 0, get length, and 0, it looks like. I don't think we do want to do that, so it says, now that you're getting the hang of creating your own procedures, let's also write a display energy procedure that calls draw energy line twice, once to erase the old line and once to put in a new line. The display energy procedure consists of 4 lines that do the following. Sets the paint color to white, draws a line all the way across, sets the paint color to red, and draws a line all the way across. All right. As far as I can tell, that's what this looks like, figure 5/8. Now that you're getting the hang of creating your own procedures, let's also write a display energy procedure. So that was draw energy line, and now we want to display energy. Okay. That will call draw energy line twice, once to erase the old line by painting over it, so to speak, with white, and once to draw the new line. So let's create the new procedure as is shown right here. So this will be called display energy. We've got draw energy. And we want to go to procedures. We want a new one. This new one will be display energy. All right. We want to set first call draw energy. And we want the color here to be white, so we'll go to our color. We'll choose white. And we want our length to be energy canvas.width. And we want to call it again with red and get global energy. So I'm not sure if this will work better or not, but let's try to duplicate the entire block. Let me take this block here and collapse it. So we can move this one up. All right, this we want to change to red. All right. And this we want to change to get global energy. Which is our variable here. Okay. So as mentioned, we want to set the paint color to white and draw a line across. So in other words, what we're going to do is we're going to take the current energy level, which is shown as a red progress bar. We're going to draw over it in white, which is the same color as the background, so the progress bar will disappear. Then we'll reset the paint color to red and draw a line across again. Now notice the note here on the bottom. It says the process of replacing common code is known as refactoring, which is a powerful technique to make programs more maintainable and reliable. When you refactor, you're just trying to write code in a better way to make it work or act better. All right. Starvation. Unlike the apps in the previous chapters, this game has a way to end it. It's over when the ladybug fails to eat enough aphids or when the ladybug is eaten by the frog. If either one of these happens, so either if the energy level goes down to 0 or the ladybug is eaten by the frog, the ladybug should stop moving. We're doing that by setting ladybug.enable to false, and we want to change the picture from a live ladybug to a dead one. So we want to create a new routine that's called game over, and this is what we want to do there. So let's come in again. I'm going to again take this and collapse it right away. Come into our procedures. Drag that out. Again, this will be called game over. And we want to set the ladybug enable to false. And we also want to set the ladybug picture to the other one. Right? And there may be a faster way to do it, but I'm just going to put it in this block right here, and we're going to grab it from here, which is deadladybug.ping. Okay, I think that's everything. Next it says add the code outlined in red to the update ladybug procedure. which you may recall is called by the clock timer every 10 milliseconds to do the following: decrement the energy level, display the new level, and end if the energy is equal to 0. So we want to add a new block into here. So we have to bring back up our update Ladybug, which is right there, I believe. Let's take this and collapse it. And then let's take this and expand it. All right. So we want to set the global energy to get global energy minus 1. Now we want to put this in there, but we want to do it with a -1. So we'll put a math block in here and with a minus. And then we can put in this. And right here, we want to put in a 1. All right. Now we want to call display energy. And we want to put in an if block, which says if get global energy equals 0, then call game over. Alrighty. So if get global energy equals 0, then call game over. I think I'm going to have to change this. Need an equal condition in here. So if get global energy is equal to 0, then call game over. All right, a lot of code. Hopefully it's making sense to you, but let's just take a look at what we've got here. So what we added was we want to set our global energy level to whatever it is -1, then display it. So as we're moving, we're going to be decrementing that counter. If the counter gets equal to 0, we want to call game over. Remember, that's one way that the game can end. All right. The next step, as it said, is to add the aphid. Let's check our time, and we're running over. So I will pick it up in the next lecture. Under the bottom of this page, they're adding an aphid or aphid. So we'll do that in just a minute.